Hello.
Hello.
Well, before we started recording this podcast, I was like, hey Jake, turn off the light. And then I like how it looked and felt because the light was off, and I was like, oh, that's the state of the vibe right now. And then you're like, Joe, that's your fifth state of the vibe. When are you gonna stop? And I hope that, like, anytime Joe Biden does a speech, he's just like, hey, Americans, welcome back to the state of the vibe.
Joe, this is your fifth State of the Union address. Like, what's the issue? It's like, well, I got a new dog.
His name is Coco. He's white with brown circle dots on him. This is him, say hi. And it's like this old raggedy dog that's on like deathbed already. It's not even a dog, it's a fucking like a cat.
I'm thinking of that like moment in like iCarly when Spencer signed up for that dating website, and it's just like him eating cereal. I'm just thinking that that's like, it's like the following is now the new State of the Union address is just Joe Biden eating cereal. He doesn't know the camera's on. Like, that's the State of the Union.
He finishes up in ice cream and it's just like, oh, that's finger looking good. And when the Secret Service is like, that's KFC, sir.
It's like, Joe, you're on camera. It's like, oh,
malarkey.
Oh, no, yeah, malarkey. Just the camera shuts off.
It's like terrible quality too. It's like 10 frames per second.
It's like the really shitty mic too.
He's the president.
It's like the like earring.
He has $1 from 1990s with a 2000s webcam. Welcome.
Yeah.
Hey.
So we did one last week, but it didn't go so well.
Your story was just like, I went to Dunkin' Donuts and they were mad.
Yeah.
And I talked about work.
Yeah.
And the state of the vibe was not feeling it, so it was just like, let's just not upload it.
The state of the vibe wasn't it. God, no. We need to make that into a shirt now. Like, like this state of the vibe isn't it? Like, I would unironically wear that. That's gonna be our first merch, guys.
A shirt for every week.
yeah. Like,
this Wednesday is not feel my state of the vibe right now.
I don't think like anybody's like done that before, so we might be onto something.
Yeah. Don't think it would be probably the first shirt to sell 0 things ever, but you know, it's good. We can make it work somehow. Can sell on the black
We're gonna
market.
make like more trillion, billion, like gazillion, like shirts. I don't know what you're talking about.
We can sell Monday shirts. Damn, this vibe sucks.
This Monday is just not the state of the vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've done like custom T-shirts before.
I had sex with Alyssa. I'm just kidding. But imagine.
I can imagine it.
I could imagine us doing it, but I don't think it would happen. What is your what does your novel say?
My novel?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get my work story out of the way first.
Okay.
All right. So, I talked about this before in the podcast, but a couple months ago.
Is this a secret surprise?
No.
Oh.
No, you can clearly see it in my bag. It's nothing crazy.
Oh.
Well, you want to see it?
Sure.
It's nothing.
So Jake told me you had a crazy surprise.
It's nothing. It's not that crazy, but shit.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's our colors.
Oh wow, yeah, we got the NerdVibed colors.
Hell yeah. I was like, you got purple, and I was like, I want to see if there was a cyan one, and then I saw this one, and then I looked at our channel banner. I'm like, wow, that actually matches, and I was like, I'm gonna have to get it right now. I'm gonna have to get it.
That's epic. That's really great.
Yeah, and look at them like side by side.
Yeah, my color is a little bit darker because I got it just in general because of the color.
Yeah,
that's before I came up with the purple for NerdVibed. But yeah, that's really fucking cool.
Yeah, because it said it was like aqua green, and then when I opened it out of the package today, I'm like, wow, this actually looks more blue.
Yeah.
So it actually worked out. Okay. So.
Oh wait, context for what we're talking about.
Yes.
We're talking about the PlayStation 5 controller.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we'll probably take a picture of them together and post it on the community tab or something.
For sure.
This is from Minecraft.
Oh, we gotta do Minecraft today.
Yeah. But so anyway, my work story. So I talked about it before a couple months ago. My work demolished the only male bathroom I am aware of.
Pee in the aisles.
Yeah.
It's just piss all over the ground.
Yeah. So yeah, it's for renovations or whatever. They want to combine like the male bathroom and the high-ranked employee bathroom into one big bathroom, and they've been like working on it for like months. Well, most of the time I walk by it, it's like no one's in there doing anything, so I feel like they just are just being as slow as possible, even though it's a bathroom.
Yes.
So
that's American construction for you.
In order for me to. So, well, I don't usually use the bathroom at work, but I go to the bathroom to wash my hands before I go on break or before I go home because my hands get pretty dirty.
Yes. Yeah.
So I have to go to these two bathrooms in another building that's a long ass walk, and they're only meant for one person. There's only one toilet, one sink.
That's absurd. That's fucking...
Yeah. So most of the time, I have to wait in line because most people are going in there to take a shit.
Yeah.
To take a big stinky shit.
Big stinky booty.
Yeah, and they're in there for a while too, and then they just come out like, why is everyone staring at me? Like we're trying to get back to work here. But so Tuesday, there was a line. I think this was before I went on break, I think. Yeah. So I'm just waiting. I'm the next one up. No, I'm the second next. So the door opens, someone comes out. The guy tells the other guy, like, oh, you're gonna have to give it a minute. I was like, oh, come on. And I'm standing there, and the guy's going there to wash his hands, so I was like, okay, thank God, okay. So, and the security guard is behind me waiting. Like security has to wait too. So he's washing his hands, and the security guard's just going like, oh, thank God he's got to wash his hands. So then, this is just, the guy is about to, he dries his hands, he looks like he's about to come out. He gives me and the security guard the most smug look, like smile, and he closes the door, and I'm like, and he was like, and the security guy was like, are you fucking kidding me? And I'm like, and I'm just sitting there just like, oh, come on, man. And he had a piss or whatever. And he come out, and I was like, that is the most petty shit someone has ever done to me in this workplace, and I shouldn't have reported it. He like, bro just washed his hands, acted like he was gonna come out, and then he just smiled at that like smug look and just closed the door. Like nice.
So like he opened the door?
No, the door was open. No, the door was open. Okay, so to be like, okay, I'm just washing my hands, right?
Yeah. Oh.
So he acted like he was gonna come out, gives us like that smug look, and then closes the door on him. So he goes to the bathroom. Like, oh, come on, man. Like, it's just like everything is just like, it's just I just hate this new setup. And apparently someone said that this renovation is going to take like 12 months. And I'm like, are you? There's no fucking way. But I also had another time. This was a while ago, but the guy had to take a piss, but he left the door open, so he kind of stood on the side, like on the like the toilet, like he was standing. Yeah, he was like standing on the right.
I don't want people to see me.
Yeah,
he's like, I can use.
He's like, I don't want people to see my dick, but I need the door open.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna.
I need you guys.
I was like, I've never seen some human being like piss on like the right of the toilet, like going down, just like what the fuck.
Like he has morning wood or something.
Yeah.
I need you guys to hear this tank missile. Yeah, that seems like a piece of shit thing, though.
Yeah, it really was. Like, I hate when I had like come up to the hallway and then I just see like 2 or 3 people waiting. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Both doors are closed. It's just, yeah, because there's like 2 and there's none. I'll also clarify they're both, I guess, gender neutral, because I've seen women like come out of both of them, and so it's like just a shared bathroom, even though the women bathroom is working, and like they still go there anyway. Because I remember one dude was like, we were just like, I wasn't talking to him, but I heard him talking. He was like, yeah, I literally like the lines are just so ridiculous. Like one time I had to sneak into the women's bathroom to take a piss. Like that's crazy that they like a guy has to like sneak into the opposite gender's bathroom just to pee is like insane.
Like you didn't get caught for that.
Yeah. Like I've been tempted to like if I need to like if I like a situation where I like the line's like long and like and this is when I have to go home, like I should just, you know, like I'm kind of tempted to like, or like not tempted, but like I have like the thoughts like maybe I should just quickly go to the women's bathroom to wash my hands, but like I'm like, but I know like I don't want to like just walk right in there in case like there's like someone in there.
Yeah.
So
I was like, I mean, how far away is your work from your house?
My house?
Yeah, like how long is the drive?
12 minutes.
Oh, that's not long at all.
No, but my if my mom's picking me up, she always like will be texting me like, where are you and stuff. Like I'm like, oh, okay. She doesn't like when I come out late and stuff.
Like, because she doesn't see you outside?
Or see me walk out, yeah.
Yeah, so I would just go to the bathroom at home so you don't have to fucking waste your time.
I mean, it's never been like too long. I mean, like I said, my hands get pretty dirty and I'm very, you know, OCD, so I'm just like, I kind of need to before I go. And like, the problem is that back in the day when I was like, they used to like the security would have hand sanitizer, which I would just do, so I didn't have to, you know, wash my hands. But now they don't like give out hand sanitizer anymore, and it's like what the hell?
That's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Like I could totally just avoid this altogether if they just had a big bottle of hand sanitizer in the break room, so I could just do that and get the hell out of there. But nope. Like they just stopped one day and it was just.
And then what I would do is I would bring little packets with you.
Wet wipes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm. I've thought about it. I just don't know how I could carry it around and.
I mean, they're usually small. Just put them in your pocket.
Yeah.
If you bring a lunch bag with you, put them in there. And then as you get in the car,
I haven't like literally used my locker since like October. Like I just like when I just go in now, I just go straight into it. I just don't care anymore.
As life intended.
Yeah. All right. I don't know where to start. Okay. All right. Well, I'll talk about So a few days ago, I was like, I haven't used my Switch in a while. Let me boot up my Switch. So I was like kind of bored scrolling through games. Now, these are kind of conjoined into each other, but so firstly, I did play the Princess Peach Showtime demo.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait to play it for real.
Yeah.
Not like the jokes aside, like it's actually like kind of a fun game, and I could see myself actually like unironically playing a lot of.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I was like, yeah. Once I get more money and stuff, I'll probably get it. And the demo was very good. I like the aesthetic, the combat, very good, very good stuff. But before that, yeah, because I was playing a lot of Ultimate Alliance 3, and then I completed the campaign, and like just leveling up is just such like a fucking like headache, and just like I just kind of got bored of it. So that's what I was mainly doing on my Switch, and then I was just bored, and I was just like, alright, well, I'll get the Peach demo, play that. But then I was like, I also have the emulator, so I was just like, I kind of just had this thought, and I was like, you know what? I can't say that I love video games if I don't have a Mario game completed under my belt.
Mm-hmm.
So I booted up the first one.
Yeah.
And I made it, I think I made it to World 7.
World 7?
Yeah. To the castle. I obviously used suspend points. I know people might think that's cheating, but just let me have this, please. Like, you guys saw me struggling in the first one. Like, just let me have this so I can like use the suspend points. But I just could not figure out, like, that's when like the maze shit started. So I had a when I got off, it was kind of late. So after I booted it, it's getting kind of late, and I was just like, I forgot how to like navigate the castle, so I had to look up a tutorial. So the next day, so I wrote everything down. And for the final world 8-4, and I beat both of those today.
Yeah.
While I was waiting for you.
Yeah.
I literally, when I got to like the final screen, I literally took a screenshot so I could feel proud of myself, being like, yeah, I did it. I actually beat Mario. I actually beat a Mario game.
Now you got 100% Mario Odyssey.
Just skip all of them. Jump right to Odyssey. Just skip all of them.
Yeah, exactly.
Jump right. That's the one that's the more 3D one, right?
Yeah, that's the 3D one.
With the magic hat, yeah.
Yeah. Indeed, yes. Yeah.
Which, speaking of Mario, this is just jumped because it's like Mario is kind of integrated into the story about this. But I did go to the movies last night. I saw the new Godzilla X Kong, the new Empire, and it was very good. I thought it was really good, and I kind of have a couple theater stories that are kind of intertwined with the topics I do want to talk about. So, well, first of all, when I got my tickets, I think I was like one of the first people to get like a seat. So imagine I felt so claustrophobic when I sat down, and my entire row was full except my seat. So I was kind of sandwiched in between people, and I was like, just me holding my popcorn and my slushie, just like, oh. I was like, oh god, please, nobody is sitting in my seat. I just see the only seat that's open is mine. I was like, god damn it. So yeah, I was sandwiched in between a bunch of strangers. It was really weird. The people on my left were like not speaking English, and then the right side were giving me like Jacob Mulligan, like Isaiah vibes. Just you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I was just like so sandwiched and so claustrophobic. I just felt so awkward. Because I went alone.
Yeah.
No one's gonna. I don't have a lot of friends, but the friends I do have just don't want to see a Godzilla movie with me, so I can't just ask, or they're just way too busy.
Yeah.
To be like, hey, Godzilla and Kong, big lizard, big monkey.
It's not like a big blockbuster in America.
Well, it is the American. It's the American series, not the Japanese series. So, from the MonsterVerse, yeah. The Kaiju Cinematic Universe, yeah. Yeah, it's like, and then when I got home, I was like, man, I was like, man, this movie is so good. Let me check the Rotten Tomatoes, and I saw it was rotten. And I was like, what the hell? And I saw like some early reviews being like, oh, it's so dumb, and it's like, and I'm like, yeah, they're like literally like going back to like the classic roots where it was like all goofy and shit. Like it's like it's like it wasn't like there were some goofy moments. Like Kong literally used like basically the baby as a weapon. It was like the funniest thing ever. But you're like he was beating up the big monkey. The big monkey was using like the little monkey that was like basically Diddy Kong energy as a fucking weapon against the other monkeys. It was like the funniest thing ever, and everyone just started laughing. But it was like there was like goofy moments, but it wasn't like goofy that you didn't take it seriously.
Yeah.
Like it was like absurd. It was more absurd than just like goofy. Like just like you probably saw the meme of like Godzilla jumping off the ledge, just like like doing a fucking cannonballs. But it was like the funniest thing ever. But at the same time, I was like, man, this just goes so hard. But so when I was like, so you might be asking, what does it have to do with Mario? Well, I will tell you. When I was waiting for my ride, I got $5 for Easter. So I was like, I have a game card. I can just reload it. So I'm gonna play some claw machines.
Okay.
I went to the Mario one. There's a bunch of Mario plushies. And I was like, man, I'm having a session tomorrow, and if I could win a Mario plushie, that'll be a great story. I put the claw. I'm aiming for. I think I aimed for like there was one Mario that was like the hand was in like the hole, so I was like, maybe I could just give it a little push, I did it. Didn't work, and I was like, damn it. So I was like, okay. Might not be as good of a story, but I'll try the rubber ducky claw machine. Maybe I can win a little ducky. I put my card in, got the claw machine. And I was aiming for the green one, of course, and the claw goes in. It grabs a pink one, and I was like, okay, nice, and it falls out, and I'm like, you fucking piece of shit. So then I was like, I'm gonna go back to the Mario one more time. I aim, and it grabbed nothing. And I was like, I fucking hate claw machines.
Yeah, they never work. They're a fucking scam. That's where the gambling addiction started. That's where everyone's gambling addiction began. Was with a fucking claw machine. Yeah. Like, okay, maybe I think I know what I have to do now. Just one more try.
Yeah.
And you discover like something else that may work, and you're just, okay.
There was like this one time where I was 12 years old that I apparently was so cracked at claw machines that I won like maybe like a few prizes in a row, and it was like actually insane. But other than that, I've never had good experiences with claw machines.
What if like only kids can like win claw machines?
Only kids.
Yeah. Like, I don't think I've ever seen an adult win a claw machine ever. I've only just heard stories of kids winning it.
There's something in like the brain or something that just like once you like become like 20, you just like can't use claw machines anymore.
Nope, sorry, bucko.
You just forget how to use them.
Get lost.
But another thing is they were showing a lot of previews for a lot of movies in the theater. Nothing really that piqued my attention.
Yeah.
But, one that caught me off guard. That was the Crow reboot trailer, and it was just like it wasn't like the official one on YouTube. It was like a shortened version, but I pretty much because I heard like the Post Malone song with Ozzy Osbourne, which is one of the few songs from Post Malone that I actually like, and I was like, okay, this movie looks interesting, and then and then they brought up the Crow, and I was like, oh, damn it. I was like, that's the fucking remake, and yeah, I was gonna save me watching it for a possible reaction, and so that's why I was also kind of bummed out. I was like, yeah, well, I can't do a reaction now anymore because I already saw it. But yeah, that I literally heavily sighed like multiple times, like, and nobody was like, everyone was just kind of quiet anyway. But I was just like, I was the only one that probably was like, just oh man.
They're probably like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, what they're like, no, they're like, what, or like they go to me like being like, what the fuck is your problem?
What's the deal?
Why are you mad about this? This just looks like another action movie. Just, I'm like, oh, okay. Cool. That's just, still gonna, I don't want to get, okay, I'm gonna get into it. Okay. Basically, it literally just looks like, well, first of all, they got the whole aesthetic wrong. I'm gonna just make fun of this, the directions they went with this the whole time. So, they pretty much got the whole aesthetic wrong. They kind of went for, and they literally said they were inspired by Post Malone and like other like SoundCloud rappers, which was like the stupidest fucking decision ever. That's gonna make it like so dated in like a few years. Mm-hmm. They got the aesthetic wrong, and just
that's just like a red flag. Like, what inspired you to what
Post
direction inspired?
I don't know
you to
the
go
exact
down this
quotes,
route?
but they were like,
SoundCloud rappers.
Yeah, they were like there was like Post Malone and some other like rapper that was like Little Something or
Little Skinny Dick.
Yeah, just, and they're like, yeah, we went with this direction so the 18 to 19-year-olds watching this movie be like, that guy, he's just like me. Like,
he looks just like me.
He's like, and it's like, nah, I don't think 18 to 19-year-olds are gonna be like, that's literally me. They're gonna see this guy and be like, what is he, homeless or something? Is he some cracked out homeless guy? Like, what is this? Judging by the trailer, I will say some of the action sequences do look pretty good, I guess. There's some cool moments.
Yeah.
I like when Erica stabs himself to, get that other guy. It's like, wow, that's actually pretty creative and cool. And it's like, but I'm like looking at it and it's just like, man, but I wish he just looked like he should. Like, because if he, like, there's like, and I understand what they were going for. They were like, they were like, we need to be different, but it's like there's a difference between being too different, but like there's a difference between like being different but being also recognizable, but also being so far off that you just completely fumbled the whole thing, and that's exactly what's going on here. And I know and it's just unfortunate that I just think Bill was just, when Bill got casted, I was like, okay, there might actually be some hope in this one, but not even Bill can save this.
Yeah.
Like, I just like all the tattoos, it just tries to make him look so like edgy and shit, and it's just like since the opening night's on my birthday, of course I'm gonna go see it, but I'm not. My standards are very, very low. That I'm just. Am I boring you?
No, I'm just very tired right now. I'm sorry. I'm listening, but like, I'm not a huge Crow fan, but like
we're gonna watch the original before that's a guarantee. we're gonna watch the original.
I think I watched like 10% of the original.
Yeah, we're gonna watch it. We're gonna watch the original. Yeah, I remember that was not a very nice night because my laptop sucked ass and it was moving at like 1 frame per second, and even though it looked fine on my end, but I guess for everyone else it was just like actually garbage when we did movie nights in the FGC server. But yeah, so we're gonna, because the original is getting a new 4K, so yeah, so we're definitely gonna be watching the original before the reboot, so we can do a little comparison of how badly they messed up. Mm-hmm. Like, I love just reading in the comments being like, that's one of the comments was like, man, the movie, I mean, the trailer got one thing right. It made me want to watch the original. Yeah, it's like ever since like I saw the first look, I was just like, yeah, I need to like watch the original at some point to cleanse my soul of this atrocity that's been brought upon this world. That I've been like gunning for like not a reboot, but since it's based on a comic book, that's like you kind of want a new adaptation, but like as you know with most books, but like I just don't understand how they just completely just threw the book out like so badly that it's just it's just insane. I don't want to get too ranty about this because this is a franchise I care so much about that I'm just like, so if I sound a little angry it's because I am, but I don't want to be too angry. I want to, that's not the state of the vibe,
Yeah.
We're not angry. Not too angry that I'm gonna start yelling, screaming, throwing things.
Exactly.
So talk about some good stuff. Also, so I forgot to write it down, but Marvel just, I don't know if you saw it, but Marvel's making a new, basically, I'm just gonna say it, it's basically Overwatch. They're doing a Marvel version of Overwatch, like 6v6 PvP shit.
Okay.
It's only gonna be on computer though, so unfortunately we will not be playing it.
Yeah.
Even though I would, but most of the comments were like, man, this is gonna die out within a week, and I was like, yeah, true. Like, it's not gonna last long. It's gonna like last as long as Multiverses. This is gonna be like popular for like the week, and then it's just gonna die. So
as games like that do.
Yeah, and when I say like literally Marvel Overwatch, like the animation and everything looks just like Overwatch. Like I'm like, but some of the decisions they made were like they made Galactus an anime girl, and it was like the weirdest thing. Some of the designs look pretty good, but yeah, I don't know. I know because I heard like they were like teasing a new Marvel game. I was like finally something, and then it was this computer only Overwatch, basically literally Overwatch. So yeah.
Sounds cool. Sounds very exciting.
Another thing is I saw on PlayStation, but one thing I'm also looking forward to that I did not see coming was a game I wanted to play that was on computer is finally coming to console. Sea of Thieves. I've been wanting to play that because I fucking love pirates.
I have been too.
So it's coming to console.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. Coming out next month. I'm so excited. I'm gonna probably buy the super deluxe edition. Just after I'm done with Spider-Man 2, I'm just gonna jump right into Sea of Thieves. Just play that just all night. Just doing pirate shit. Like, hell yeah. There hasn't been a release date yet, but I also like want to play the Epic Mickey game is getting a revamp, and I've been wanting to play that since I was a kid, but I never got a chance to. You can stream the second one that's like co-op, but like not the first one, which is weird as fuck, but but they're doing a remake of it, and I'm very excited. It's just something that about like the art style and just like what I've seen of like the games that just like so fascinating to me, and like that's something I want to play.
Yeah.
Even though you're playing as Mickey Mouse with a paintbrush, but you know it looks like really fun, and I can't wait for the remake. So the next thing was also in terms of Marvel was that Sony dropped a Spider-Verse short film called The Spider Within, and man, that was some good stuff. It was very good. It made me sad to realize that Beyond the Spider-Verse was supposed to come out this year, and
it still hasn't come out this week.
Yeah, it's like such a fucking disappointing.
That's probably why they released it this week.
Yeah.
You're like, alright, here you go, have Miles having an existential crisis.
Yeah, it was so good. It's really good for people who have like anxiety and shit like me, and also like stress the fuck out. I think that's just like, in my opinion, I think that's just what makes Spider-Man just such an S-tier superhero. Is just like he's just like the everyday guy who's just going through what everyone else is going through.
Yeah.
Because I feel like other superheroes, they're either rich or they just like, or they're like, I'm so strong, I don't have personal problems. And
yeah. Like, Spider-Man is probably like the most humanized superhero.
Yeah. That
I can think of.
Yeah. Yeah, because he was like probably one of the first to like be that.
Yeah.
Like you'll have like newer superheroes like after that, but have like the same dilemmas. But it's like, you know, Spider-Man was like kind of the original because nobody like respected like the younger superheroes back in those days. They saw like when you had kids as superheroes, they were always just sidekicks and like they weren't really getting respect. So that's why he's literally called Spider-Man, because they were like, let's call him Spider-Boy because he's, you know, a kid, but he's like, but that would just, you know, pretty much emasculate him and not take him seriously. He's man. He's a guy.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just very good. Very good short film that I loved. One of the comments like, man, this 8 minutes is way better than Madam Web.
I remember you wanted to see Madam Web.
I still
you almost forced me to see it.
We were very close to.
You were. I was never planning on seeing it because I was like, I mean,
no. I knew it was gonna suck. I thought, well, for the sake of the channel, like, it's just women.
Yeah.
We have to. I still think we do have to watch it. So.
I love watching women.
Yeah. It's Sydney Sweeney is literally in it. Like, I think it's out on digital. I'm gonna check. That shows how the movie sucked ass. Let me check.
It's on what?
If it's on digital, yeah, it's $25 right now. It's $20 to rent, and yeah, we're gonna wait until like it's like, you know, $5 to rent it. Like,
yep.
I'm not spending $20 on a shitty ass movie. I already learned my lesson with that. With what the fuck's that movie called? I'm gonna check my list. My stuff list. Night Swim. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I learned my lesson with that. Learned my fucking lesson with that one. So I'm not spending $25 on a Madam Web.
I remember you showed me Night Swim.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, this could be interesting. And then I saw the trailer, and by the end of it, I was like, Jake, what did you just fucking send me? I want to go to your house and beat your ass after you send me that trailer. I was like, Jake, I'm going to take you to a Night Swim and drown you.
I don't have a pool. Is Imaginary out? Or... Damn it, Imaginary is also out, and that was another horror movie I was looking forward to, and it has poor reviews, so I'm gonna wait for that one too.
People just like too like tough on movies these days.
I think people are just tough on movies these days. I think, I don't know. That was like something I was also looking forward to as well, because I was like, you know, I want to see more horror movies come out. But there's just been this rise of PG-13 horror movies that are just like sucking ass for like no fucking reason. Like Megan was like the only one that was good, and FNAF too. You can argue FNAF, but I feel like most of the criticisms of FNAF is that FNAF was made for more of hardcore fans than like casual audience. So
which there's nothing wrong with.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with. That's what I felt with like Godzilla X Kong. It was more for like fans.
Yeah.
Of like the old movies and obviously -1 literally came out and was like it won an Oscar, like, so there was like a lot of pressure to follow up on that too, in terms like having like the Japanese movie come out and then having their American one being like big monkey and big lizard fighting another big monkey and another big lizard. Like, but that was so good. I thought it was great though.
I think Godzilla and King Kong are just mad they don't have like a third or fourth member to fight with.
You trying to say it's us?
Who would we be if we took a quiz from BuzzFeed and like, are you King Kong or Godzilla?
I'm probably more so Godzilla. I'm a lot more introverted and like don't really have a lot of friends. Well, meanwhile, Kong knows sign language and he's friends with this like child who's the last of the tribe in the island he was living on, and her mom, and he's got all these friends and everyone's taking care of him. Meanwhile, Godzilla's freaking walking around trying to, save the world from other monsters. Meanwhile, this big freaking monkey's just doing whatever. Like he got literally a tooth infection, and they all go like, "Oh my god, Kong's got a tooth infection. What do we do?" Meanwhile, Godzilla's body slamming a fucking spider, and like, come on. Bro's just lazy. He's got a son now too, that he literally used as a weapon. He literally picked him up and just threw him around like a fucking baseball bat. It was
that's something I would do.
Yeah.
I would use my fucking newborn as a weapon if I so needed. I can't wait to go on Xbox Live in the future with my
Xbox
son
Live
and be like, I fucked your mother last night.
I'm gonna use the umbilical cord as a whip.
I'm gonna shove the doctor away before he cuts the umbilical cord off. I'm gonna oh my god, it's a Wii and it's nunchuck.
the fetus Wii remote.
I want to swing my newborn like it's a fucking ninja star or some shit, like one of those ninja weapons.
I'm gonna slap my wife with my newborn child.
Chain with a spiky ball at the end.
The chain? Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna pretend it's that. I'm gonna fucking whip it around
with the umbilical cord.
Yeah. It's gonna be whining, and I'm gonna shut up, and I'm gonna slam it against the wall. Yeah. My main rival is going to be the CPS.
Child Protective Service?
Yeah.
And pro-choice people.
Yeah, well, I mean...
You're like, you shouldn't have... If you're just going to use your child as a weapon, well, you shouldn't have just had it aborted, and you're like, here he comes!
Ooh, he's an airplane! He identifies as an attack helicopter. I normally never find that funny, but it's only in that one instance that's okay, that's kind of okay, I guess.
What is?
The attack helicopter joke.
The attack.
I identify as an attack helicopter.
Cool story, bro. What is your humor from 2016?
Are you fucking a fucking Redditor or some shit? I say
who
as
said,
I
yeah, who? Yeah, I'm actually, who still says that? That was so 2016.
A guy said it to me a week ago at work.
I'm like, you shouldn't have told him you're a fucking boomer, man. Grow up.
I'm
you
close.
Don't know how memes have evolved now.
I'm close to the guy who said that to me at work, close-ish, and I'm I just kind of had to awkwardly smile, and he's anti-trans too, so I'm just good one.
Dude. That's cool. Well, not cool. I was being sarcastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's love. How
because like it was like a meeting at work for like harassment and like not to fucking harass, to like sexually harass people, and then there was like a video where like a guy was like misgendering a trans woman.
Really?
Yeah, and I just sat there, like being the only one there was like. Probably.
I have to ask, how bad was the acting? Was it very bad?
Yeah, I mean, it was okay.
It was okay.
Like, it wasn't like fucking Oscar worthy, but like it was.
I mean, I would have.
It wasn't like as bad.
Was it Darman energy?
Not really. It was like
no,
pretty decent for what it was. Like,
I want Darman to direct all work safety videos.
It was kind of first, but like it wasn't really that bad.
I want Darman to direct every sexual harassment workplace safety videos and have like the Vine boom every time it happens. That's my dream.
Office worker, sleeps for secretary and lives to regret it.
So you see, sleeping with your secretary is not okay. Thank you, Darman.
Thank you, Darman, for this information we already had.
I did write. Most of my novel was me writing down SVU episodes, but I kind of just don't want to do it because of like our conversation right now. So I'll say the last thing I wrote down. We have a possible update on speaking of Spider-Man live at. We might have a possible update on the fourth one. I think it's gonna start shooting in the fall and come out next year. Even though they wanted to rush it and have it come out this year somehow.
Mm-hmm. Toby's actually getting a fourth movie.
No, it's Tom.
Oh, Tom.
No, yeah, it's Tom, not Toby. If I literally said like Spider-Man 4, like Toby's finally, I would have probably started screaming. I would have probably been like more excited, but it's Tom. I mean, but why I'm not excited is basically everything I've heard about this movie has me a little worried. First of all, new director. He directed the Fast and Furious movies. That does not sound good. And then secondly, this might be a controversial opinion, but they said they might get Zendaya back, and I don't like that. That doesn't mean I don't like Zendaya. It just, my problem is that's just gonna just ruin now the whole third movie. That was the whole point of the ending of the third movie, was that his friends were better off without him. And I think bringing her back is just a big slap in the face to that very sad ending.
Yeah.
I think they didn't say like her role would be, but like if it's just like them in like the same like college, then I'll be like, yeah, that's fine. But if she's gonna be like the focus again, then it's just gonna be like, wow, that's just one big slap in the face to the last movie. Like why would you do that?
Yeah. I feel like they should have just like put in a new love interest or something.
Yeah. Like get Gwen Stacy or something. Even though Tom will probably have like some PTSD now.
Yeah.
It's just like, hi, I'm Gwen Stacy, and he just starts having like Vietnam like flashbacks and like I love those movies. No Way Home comes like Peter when he goes to college, and it's like his new classmate Gwen Stacy, and he's just like, oh no, and it's like, here's your new teacher, Dr. Connor. It's like, oh no.
Oh no.
And he's like, hey, I'm your new best friend. My name's Harry Osborn. Oh no. Run. just trauma. But yeah, that's all I have to say. Do you have anything you want to talk about?
Yeah.
All right.
So for me, at work, I'll go with the things I can remember, off the top of my head. So yeah, I forgot when this happened. I think it was Wednesday, this past week. And pretty much, this is like big, like Latin guy at my area, who used to work second shifts, but has recently, like about a month ago or something, like moved to my shift. You know, he's been cool and chill, has gotten along with everyone. And then occasionally we like pretend bicker, like just like go at each other, like, you know, the usual vibe, the state of the vibe at my area.
I can't wait to put that regularly into my vocabulary. You know, this is the state of the vibe. The state of the vibe just ain't it.
You're just at like a social gathering, and like everything.
Dog,
just goes
I
off.
will literally I literally know a custom T-shirt where it's I will literally we can literally like brainstorm the T-shirt, just be like this state of the vibe just isn't it.
Yeah. But like I went to take the trash out, and then I go back to the area, and I'm dropping the trash bin off, and like the guy was just like thanking me for like taking the trash out, and I was just like, I didn't take the trash out for you. I'll call him George because that's the closest-ish name.
George Lopez? It's George Lopez. George Lopez. So is that your job now?
I love that theme. But like but then I was like, you know what? To myself, like that was a little rude. So I went to like shake his hand before I got to him. I put on hand sanitizer and I was like washing it, and then I put my hand out, and like we just went on this whole tirade where like he didn't want to shake my hand because like he was like, no, your hand is dirty, and I was like, no, it's not. I'm fucking washing my hands right now. And I pointed out his hands, like how they were like, look at your fucking fingertips, they're like fucking all covered in dirt and shit. And then like he was like, Matt, your fucking hands are fucking lady hands, mine are manly hands, fuck you, or some shit like that. And then I was like, yeah, for sure they are. I sure do have lady hands for fucking pleasuring them.
Dog, it's like it reminds me of those memes where it's like, my hands are this because his hands are like this, and it's always like covered like shit. His hands are always covered in shit. Mine are like this with all like the jewelry and the because his look like this, and then it's just like this thing is just like so covered in shit.
But like we were just like going back and forth jokingly, and this is not gonna end how you expect it to, and this isn't how I expected it to end, but like I was just like telling him, yeah, I pleasure lots of women. And then like he went like, yeah, who? And I just went like jokingly, your mom.
your mom.
But then like his smile on his face turned into like a pissed look. And then he was like,
your mom.
Like he
goes on this rant, like some tragic story about his mom, and it's like his mom died very tragically 20 years ago, and like he's like, how dare you say that about my mom? She was like a perfect person.
He was just like going like repeatedly like saying like not to bring up his mom, like he said it like 3 times. Yeah. And I was just like standing like, what? And then he was just like, so you're not gonna touch my mom anymore, huh? And I was like, no, I didn't touch her at all. Like
I did not have sexual relations with your mom.
I was just like
State of the vibe address. I did not have sexual relations with George's mom.
I feel like he thinks I actually fucked his mom or something. Like, no, I didn't. I don't know your mom. Like,
okay, I was
so pissed.
I was about to say there was 2 types of motherfuckers in this world with a your mom joke. Either one, they just like laugh it off and be like, huh, that's funny. 2 is like them getting like deeply offended by it and will go on a long rant about their mom, something like tragic or like just how they're a great person. And then 3, I guess him taking it really serious, literally, and like being so sad about it.
He was like actually so pissed. I thought he was gonna like walk up and like take a swing at me. I was like, I'm just gonna like walk away now since you're being like fucking butthurt about this for no fucking reason. I guess the state of that vibe joke is wrong. I guess you didn't like the state of that joke.
The state of the joke.
Like, damn, I'm sorry. Yeah, so I kind of just like stayed away from him yesterday.
Stay away from George Lopez.
Yeah, I didn't want to walk up to George Lopez or thing.
All my friends know the low rider.
I loved waking him at 3 a.m. and just like seeing George Lopez.
I love
that head on my screen.
I love how everyone has that. Everyone our age range has had the same experience. At some point, we have woken up to George Lopez.
The intro.
No, I remember one being like I think I saw one that was like, someone wrote like, I think like my entire adult life and childhood was shaped by this one moment, and I saw this. It was like a screenshot from one of the episodes of George Lopez. That was a flashback when they were kids, but they all had like the adult.
Yeah.
Waking up to this. Just be like, so like this just changed me forever. Just
I mean, that was such a good running bit. Like the adult heads on kid bodies. Like it's so stupid.
I just love just everyone's like collective chat. Has this whole collective experience of just everyone waking up in the middle of the night to George Lopez on the TV. That was me, and then I think like a couple of times it was Drake and Josh. I woke up and it was like a Drake and Josh episode somehow. Just snuck in there. At Nick at Night, just snuck in there. Just an episode Drake and Josh.
That's random.
Yeah. I do remember one time that my mom didn't like that I was falling asleep with the TV on, because I guess it would apparently ruin my developmental, I guess. So she's like, well, if you're gonna fall asleep, you have to listen to the radio. And it was like the most boring thing ever. Like it was always the most boring station. No music or anything. Just mumbo, like just like basically the parents on Peanuts. Like it was just like that all night. And just like, please, just let me turn on the TV.
Yeah.
I want to see George Lopez.
What if your sleep paralysis even was George Lopez's big head?
It's like that slow motion on the like the trampoline, but it's like your bed. Like they're just like rising out of your bed, just doing like, oh, George Lopez.
I saw a TikTok where like someone woke up to like this fucking like analog car video. It was just like this fucking like scary looking face that they just woke up to, and it's like making TV. Like an ominous noise. I don't think I would be able to survive in that situation where I like woke up and my TV was on and it was just like this like white face, black background, black eyes.
Was it
black eyes?
Oh, was it the Squid Game one?
No, it was just like a basic analog car video.
Oh my.
Like,
I already talked about like I had to disable whisper mode on my Alexa because it happened again where like I tell her to turn the lights off and I just hear this random whisper saying okay, and it scares the shit out of me like every time. So yeah, I couldn't survive that. Like I can't survive hearing a random voice.
Oh, I just remember I thought about this at work like the week after that session you told me, and I was like, I think this happened recently, but like it was morning. I got out of the shower and I went back down. It was like 4 a.m. And then all of a sudden, I swear to God, I didn't have my phone on me at all.
Yeah.
And I just heard this iPhone sound effect that like it's the video stopping sound effects. Or like I just heard it in the background, and I was like, wait, what? I literally just, you know, that noise was just like boo boo.
Yeah.
Like, I just heard that behind me, and I just was, like, looking around, like, where did that come from? Am I being recorded right now? Like,
China?
What the fuck? Like, I don't know what was going on.
You were in the shower, so you're like, am I going to be on the hub later today?
No, I was in my room.
Oh,
yeah.
Still, I mean, still going to be on the hub.
So a pretty Latino woman doesn't come out and fuck me. Scary. Latino tits. Yeah, I mean, I have wet dreams about that shit.
You being stuck in like you be like having like lucid dreams of you like being in a porn.
I mean, just like general settings.
Oh.
Is it weird that like sometimes like I can't control, like I know people say like, oh, we can control your dreams.
No, you can't.
Yeah, I literally can't.
Like that's those are the not lucid. Is it lucid?
I think so.
Okay, well, it's the dreams that people like know they're in a dream and they can just control and do whatever. Like that, those are stuff that like rarely happens. And if people say they get them a lot, then they have to share their secrets.
I mean, I've been like able to walk around in my dreams and like pick stuff up, but like it almost feels like I didn't decide to do that at the same time. Like I've always wanted to be like, oh my god, I'm dreaming in a dream.
Yeah,
like, I've never been able to do that.
Sometimes I've had the opposite effect. I think what's happening in my dream is actually happening.
Oh yeah,
and I wake up and like every time I always happens when my teeth fall out in my dream. Every time my teeth fall out, I like wake up and I like check my teeth and I was like, oh, it was just a dream, even though it felt like it actually fell out.
Bro, my dreams make me so sad because like I'm always in like a happy committed relationship in my dreams.
Every time?
Yeah, and I just wake up and I'm just like, oh, nope, I'm back to reality. Like the love of my life.
You're literally like that. We are literally that meme where it's like with me, it's just like all my friends having dreams about me being in relationships and them being in relationships, being happy, getting married. Meanwhile, me having the most chaotic, random dreams that are like basically like the stuff of nightmares just every time.
Right, yeah, exactly.
That's literally me and you. Matt just having these dreams of having like happiness and everything. Meanwhile, when I'm sleeping, I just have the most like chaotic like shit.
No, I also have chaotic dreams a lot. I just can't remember them afterwards at all. But like I have them. Like, I can't remember any off the top of my head, but like, yeah, like I don't know. It's just I'm sad. I'm sad in life. I'm sad I can't fucking have a fucking woman who I can fuck.
Just everyone just dreaming about being happy in relationships. Meanwhile, me like Sydney Sweeney, like I'm stuck on this puzzle. Can you help me out real quick? Give me a freebie. Give me a free clue, okay? Like
yeah. But the reason why I brought the dreams thing up is because listen, like I didn't choose to have this be the scenario in the dreams.
I didn't choose for my dream.
I didn't choose to have these wet dreams. But like
the state of the dream.
I occasionally within the past couple of months I've had like wet dreams with Alyssa and Lydia for some reason.
Why are you saying you have wet dreams on camera, my guy?
What?
Why are you really you're gonna really just tell everyone?
I have wet dreams about Curious George too.
Curious George?
Yeah, by Curious George, more like me and him monkeying around.
What the fuck?
You don't have wet dreams?
I'm not gonna talk about it. That's kind of personal, man. But if you want to talk about it, I'll just say if they happen, I fucking hate it. It's annoying.
Oh, you don't like it because you wake up miserable?
No, the cleanup, like, what a pain in the ass, right?
What?
Yeah, you don't clean up.
What do you mean?
Oh, so you just roll with it?
What?
When it happens, you just roll with it. Just go back to sleep like nothing happened. You like wake up. Because like most of the time they wake you up. So you just don't do anything about it.
I mean,
do I need to like get a black light?
I don't come. No, I don't. Because it always like I wake up like
right
a few
before
minutes
you.
in.
Right before you.
Yeah, like I do the Foreplay, and then like before we get anything started, that's when I wake up.
So you just wake up just in time?
Yeah.
So you have to like crank it out because now like it's probably now like the cum buildup is now in your dick, so you have to get it out.
That's why I have morning wood a lot. Yeah, it's because I'm all amped up my dream, and I'm just like, damn. It's worse on work mornings because I can't do anything about it. I had to like get ready for work, and then I had
you can't in the shower.
No, I'm usually too tired.
You're too tired.
Yeah,
you're just like
just washing my body. Yeah. I mean, they're cool though.
They're cool.
Yeah.
Sex dream? You like sex? You think sex dreams are cool?
Yeah, they gave me like
experience.
I guess so. Yeah. I guess like I'm
your
not
first time. Your
anymore.
first. Yeah, your first time. You're just gonna be like, I've had a lot of wet dreams. Okay.
Yeah.
I've had a lot of wet dreams.
Don't
okay.
worry, baby. I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, I know what I'm doing. I've had plenty of dreams like this.
I'm an expert in foreplay.
I'm an expert in foreplay.
Well, what's your go-to move in foreplay and wet dreams?
My go-to?
Yeah. Do you like do snuggles first, like nuzzle woozies?
I don't know. I don't remember my dreams that often, and I don't have a dream journal, so I don't really know. I feel like it will always change though, and my foreplay is just constantly changing. I guess I just have a foreplay arsenal.
Yeah. I mean,
I just have like a bunch of tricks up my sleeve, you know.
Yeah, I think I kind of do as well.
To please any kind of woman, just what they want, and it's like, yeah, I'm very good at that in my dreams.
Yeah, that's usually how it is for me as well.
About to be like, I'll make it a reality right now.
Yeah, let me see if I'm actually good at it.
We're so lonely.
Yep.
Last week when you were upstairs BRBing, I was on like ChatGPT and I kept getting virtual girlfriend ads, and it was like the weirdest thing ever because Walter White was in the ads, and I couldn't explain why. I literally took a screenshot of it because I was just like trying to figure out like what was happening. I had my volume off too. I'll show you. It was like the stupidest. It was like the stupidest thing I've
Have you ever had a wedgie with Walter White?
It's just like, what the fuck is happening? Why is Walter White here? Is Walter White using this app? I don't know why just so many AIs just have Walter White for some reason. I just don't understand why. It's like
Walter White, I feel like would be into cryptocurrency.
Cryptocurrency?
Yeah.
It's just like, it's like, here's like the character chats you can use to talk to these characters. It's always Walter White. Like, yes, I want to talk to the drug dealing chemist over here with cancer. Like, talk to anybody in the world, and I'm gonna talk to Walter White.
I mean, it would be an interesting experience. You could learn a couple things.
Probably kill you, but
like
I haven't watched Breaking Bad, so I don't know.
Make drugs.
Make drugs.
Yeah, Jesse, we need to cook drugs. That's Russian Walter White.
Breaking Bad Russia.
That'd be probably 10 times more chaotic.
Just like, it's like when the show gets like a spin off another country, it's just like the show name and just like the country, just Breaking Bad Russia.
another work thing is this is another trash story. I was taking out the trash again, and I passed by. I feel awkward for saying their names now. I feel awkward for like.
Yeah, because you just admitted to our one audience who's still watching this that you had foreplay dreams.
Yeah.
So now you can't say their names anymore.
Yeah.
It was just so weird out.
Yeah. Listen, it's just human nature. I'm
not saying anything was wrong or anything.
You just, when I said I had wet dreams, you were like, bro, why are you saying this on camera?
Yeah.
I can't express myself.
You're getting too personal.
Nah. You've been personal too.
Yeah. But I'm not getting too personal. I just... Oh, continue.
Who's to say I wasn't joking?
Okay. Do I have to say their names for you?
What?
Do I have to say their names for you? Because you're so awkward out now.
Sure.
Okay, who was that?
Alyssa.
Okay, so it was Alyssa.
Yeah.
All right. What was Alyssa up to?
Okay, so I walked by her area with my trash bin, and then I was like, all right, cool, yep, she's right there. All right, and then like I was emptying out the trash, and then all of a sudden, like a nanosecond later, I just looked up. I was finishing up emptying my trash, and I just saw her like going in line, just like waiting for me to like empty out my trash.
Oh, waiting for you, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I looked up like at her, and like she's just like,
I've been waiting for you. And you're like, oh, word. And she's like, I need to take out the trash. She's like, oh.
I've been waiting for you this whole time, and I'm just like,
yeah,
oh, word.
Woo,
and then like she just like,
no, it's like
just throw out my trash.
Woo, yeah, baby. That's what I've been waiting for. It's like, oh, I need to take out the trash.
Oh. I mean, I like trash.
I am trash.
I'm trash. My name is Trash, actually. And you're gonna take out the trash?
Do a nice candlelit dinner.
But like she was like
at Pizza Hut.
She's like staring at the ground, like a similar thing that the other woman does when like she's close by me as well. And I just was like, do I fucking say hi or some shit? Like, do I fucking wave or smile? Like, what do I do? And like, Alyssa has been like looking over to me like way a lot more lately. Like to the point where like I'm like, before like I was just like, I can't actually tell. A woman is
staring at me. What do I do?
Like, I couldn't tell before because, like, she's, like, far away from her area. And, like, I can't really tell, like, where people's are, obviously. But, like, sometimes now, like, in the past week, I just saw her, like, head visibly looking up. And I saw clear as day her head and eyes were looking over in my direction. So it's just like, oh, she is looking over for real. Okay. Alright, yeah, and I was like, okay, so the state of the vibe is
the state of the vibe.
So it's just like, what the hell, man? And then, yeah, yesterday, Wednesday and Thursday, I had to move over to the area next to me, and that's the side closer to Lydia, and Lydia has been like, I think like 3 times in those 2 days I just saw her like leaning her head on her arm, like kind of like this, where she's like her elbow is on something and she's leaning on her hand, just like staring over towards me, and I'm just there like I don't know.
I'd be like that gif when Saha the Islander does that, like, turns.
Bro, like, I literally was, like, turning around, like, is there, like, someone behind me right now? Like, who are you looking at? Like, and, like, I had to, like, confirm, because, like, I think earlier, it might have been last week or this week, like, I had to move down to, like, another station that was, like, kind of close by, and, like, yeah, she looked over there, too, at me a lot, kind of, but, yeah, I don't know. I mean, this is all pretty much stuff that I've always talked about, just them looking over at me and me not knowing what to do, or if they hate me, if they're hate staring, or fucking, like, looking for a different reason. I don't know what the state of the vibe with them looking over is. You could just
smile and you don't have to do anything crazy.
Because what they're gonna see if I smile is, like, me glancing over them, like, 5 times awkwardly, and then, like, me staring for, like, 5 seconds before, like, they see me from the distance going, like... like, a fucking, like, creepy smile, like, one that's super unsure.
Just don't know what to do, like...
I don't know what to do.
The don't know what to do smile.
Bro, like, God has given me concrete signs. Concrete signs and evidence of, like, both of these women possibly actually liking me, and I just am like...
Hey, I know, you don't like when I correct you on shit, but can we just have a shirt that says God gave me crunk or something? Like, it just doesn't even make any sense. Just like, God gave me crunk.
God gave me Cronkers disease.
Cronkers?
What is Cronkers? I think that's what happens when you handshake.
Give me cronk. God give me cronk.
That sounds like a disease that, like, people in the 80s get. Cronkers.
You got cronked.
Like, when their bones are, like, turned to fucking, like, ashes in their body or something.
Got cronked.
Hey, baby, we're cronking tonight.
We're getting that cronk with this one.
The state of the cronk isn't good here.
State of the cronk. Yes. State of the cronk.
If we ever, like...
It sounds like a disease or something, like, or some sexual innuendo or something.
Oh, that should be the name of the card thing we do. Cronk.
Cronk?
Yeah.
Cronk?
Yeah.
Cronk. I feel like that's a word that has to be some word, but we have to, like, change the spelling of it. That's we're cronk cards.
Yeah, cronk cards.
The cronk cards. Sounds like a Trump card. Just like, here, I'm pulling out my cronk card right now. What a certified cronk moment.
Or if we ever, like, make shitty music, we call ourselves the Cronk Boys.
The Cronk Boys? Gonna have to get Bill on that one.
Yeah.
He'll be our producer.
Yeah. Why do you say that?
Because he's experienced with music.
Because he's black?
No, because he's a SoundCloud rapper. You freaking moron. So he has experience with producing.
Because the color of his skin is on a black crayon?
It's just a box of crayons. It's like, finally, the Bill crayon.
What, Bill? We made a crayon after you.
They named you after. They named a crayon after you. No way, they named a crayon after
you. Never saw that Twitter post where, like, you know how, like, that black crayon has, like, black and, like, the other spellings of black. And, like, Spanish is just a Negro.
Yeah, I think
And then that Twitter is just like, way to put a slur on this. And then Creole's just like, actually, that's black in Spanish, retard.
I wish that was actually how they said
it. Listen here, dumb fuck. Look up Spanish. Look up black in the Spanish dictionary, and you'll understand why we said that. Dumb fuck.
Leave it to Americans always taking someone else's work.
Right, like, it's just fucking black and Spanish. What the fuck?
It just reminds me of the someone like posted about the blue fish or whatever, and they called them like a dumbass or something.
What?
You know, you never grew up with those books, the rainbow fish.
Oh, the rainbow fish, yeah.
Yeah, they just called someone a dumbass. I forgot. But...
Wait, the rainbow fish was calling someone a dumbass?
Twitter, yeah, I think. I have to find the tweet or so. I have to. It's like really old. I think I saved like the screenshot. I have to find it now.
Oh my god. I just hate how Americans take shit too seriously in general. It's really fucking annoying.
Find it.
Like, you can't say that about minorities. It's like, it is like the most mundane thing ever afterwards.
I'm just looking at some of the memes I have saved on my phone. It's just like it's always like stupid shit.
Well, if you can't find it, we can find it in the next game because we have a lot to get to tonight.
I know. I just found this one conversation, private message conversation. It's like dinner is served in like bone apple teeth, and they posted a mugshot. It's like, stop using your dad's mugshot as a reaction image. Alright, you can end it while I try to find it.
Alright.
I have a lot of images.
Yeah, so that's gonna do it.
Yeah.
Don't forget, kids, having wet dreams about people you know in real life isn't weird.